Chris, how pleasing a response is that after what happened last week?
Oh, huge. I expected the group to respond. I didn't know whether they would be able to respond well enough to win because we're playing a really good opponent tonight who was much more experienced than what we were. We had 7 guys out there that were 22 years of age or younger. I looked across at one stage and here's Sam Marshall, I think in his 4th game, it was his first full game, standing on still side bottom, who's played 300 odd. So it was really pleasing with a younger team tonight to be able to come here and play in a big game in front of a big crowd and produce a really tough performance.
What is it about the team that they've been able to respond a few times, especially on the road after a down performance the week before? It's happened a few times this year.
Yeah, it's sort of. They're a proud group. They enjoy. They're close. They're a close group. When we travel, I think we actually play better. I think our record on the road this year is pretty phenomenal, isn't it? Like it might be 7 or 8 wins and 1 loss, maybe something like that. So. No, we enjoy each other's company, enjoy the challenges. Tonight we hadn't beaten Collingwood at the MCG, I think, since 2014, so that's one of those things that we've been ticking off over the years. I don't think there's too many things left, but that was one of them tonight. And it was just pleasing. They've also beaten us the last 4 times we've played, and they've beaten us in the same way, and tonight we're able to turn that around.
You mentioned things you've been ticking off. Didn't sound too long ago that one of the big talking points was Brisbane's record at the MCG. But now you almost don't lose here anymore, isn't it?
It's funny how things turn in footy, isn't it? Like once you sort of do it, then you know you can. Then the dam wall bursts. But certainly all our MCG games are won this year. Is that right? And the last 2 last year, of course. So that's what you do in sport. You try to, break barriers and get better, and in the process you tick a few things off.
And I guess it must just be so good for your confidence heading into another final series but now with this record at the MCG where it's almost like a home away from home in a way.
Yeah, we haven't got to the finals yet. They keep saying you've got to win 15, don't you? So we're 14 and a half.
If you do get there.
Hey?
If you do get there,
if we do get there, it does build a lot of confidence and belief that you can come to this venue and win. We feel strongly that we can win at any venue, and we've proven that over the last few years. So we have confidence.
The midfield battle was pretty even in the first half, but what did you see from the midfield in the second half that just allowed them to really dominate?
Well, they all played a fantastic game, didn't they? Neil McCluggage, Josh Dunkley, Will Ashcroft, they had big numbers. At half-time, we were sort of just chatting about the game, and the first quarter we were fantastic and 1 clearance and 1 contested ball, and the next quarter Collingwood did, and they got on the scoreboard, and it was sort of that first half was 2 contrasting quarters, and we talked about the fact that we just need to turn that around, and which we did in the third quarter. That was amazing third quarter, I thought, around the contest and clearance. And then at 3/4 time I said, well, you know what happened, boys, at the end of the first quarter we dropped our guard and they were able to win that part of the game, and it didn't happen in the last. We knuckled down and we stood their challenge.
Do you feel like your game's in good order going in three games to go?
Yeah, I thought it was in good order until last week, and then I thought, oh God, we got all these problems, But to be fair, we've won 5 of our last 6. So last week, you can now probably say it was a bit of one of those days. It is. It's okay. It can always get better. I thought tonight we got some improvement from stoppage, which has been a bit of a bugbear of ours for a few weeks. So that was good. Our turnover game and our ability to use the footy has been pretty good all year, I think. So that's in good shape at the moment.
What about Logan Morris kicking career high 6 goals? He looks like he's having so much fun out there.
Yeah, he's a great player, young Logan. He's such a surprise packet. When he turned up, I just didn't know he was going to turn into the player that he's turned into very, very quickly. He's in his 2nd year. He's a premiership player, and he's kicked 6 tonight. He's kicked a few. Has he kicked some bags of 5 this year too? 2 bags of 5. So he's a level-headed young man. He loves his footy. He was so disappointed in his game last week, and it was good to see him respond in the manner that he did tonight. And it was also exciting to see Henry Smith, but I was played 4 or 5 games, has he? 5. Go out and kick 3. I was sitting in my hotel room this afternoon thinking, geez, it'd be good if Henry could just kick a few goals tonight. And he did. We've been wanting to play him all year, but he's been injured. And he's only just been able to get 3 or 4 reserves games together in more recent times and has played well. And tonight I thought he made a great contribution, and hopefully he walks away from tonight having played in front of this big crowd on the big stage against Collingwood and feeling good about himself.
Just to give you more confidence to pick him in a final now. I mean, because you played
Henry.
You played Ernie and fought for a lot of the year. If you need Henry to come in to be
Oscar's a bit sore at the moment, so I'm not sure when he's going to be right. So it's good that Henry's able to come in and play as a forward, but he's also a pretty handy ruckman. In fact, that's what his background has been. But he's good below his knees. He can take a mark. He's a nice kick, as you've seen. So, yeah, I hope he can develop into a really good forward who can be a great backup ruckman. I'd just probably like to say a little bit too about Darcy Ford tonight while we're talking about ruckman. He played his 50th game tonight of AFL footy. He's 31, I think. He got drafted when he was 26 to Geelong. He played 8 games for them. He's played 42 for us. What a fantastic story of resilience and grit. I mean, he's a premiership ruckman. He got to play last year because Oscar was out. But, he's so resilient and gritty, and, he's one of the inspirations for tonight's performance. The boys love him, and he produced a good game. So, well done to him. There's not too many blokes that reach that milestone when they're 31, but he's done it.
Back to Logan. I mean, given obviously losing Joe at the end of last year, could you? You must be just so wrapped in the way he's been able to step up and to fill that void. At such a young age.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's not as big as Joey. I mean, Joey was over 200 centimetres. Logs is about 193, 194, but he jumps. He takes the ball at its highest point. He's a really good mark. He's a good kick. He's a brainy player. Like he just works it out, and his growth in a very short space of time is a real credit to him. He loves his footy. He's a student of the game and works hard to improve. So deserves all the things that come his way.
It's hard to replace someone like Joe Danaher, but I guess Logan having this sort of year, does it sort of just go a little bit towards sort of making up for Joe in a way?
A little bit, and guys like Cam Rayner and Zach Bailey, Cal Archie, Charlie, they can all get on the scoreboard. We don't really rely on anyone. If you look at our goal kickers this year, we've got a lot of guys that have probably kicked 15 or more goals. We probably haven't got... What's Logan kicked now for the year? Is he in the 40s yet? Or?
Yeah, 40s close to 50.
No, somewhere near that. We're getting close. So, yeah, but we'd like to think that we rely on a number of different players to score, not just one player. So Logan will no doubt keep getting attention, so we've got to make sure that other people can bob up.
And just down back, some really important jobs. Andrew Starcevic and Gardner on Mychek, Elliott and McStay really shut those guys.
They did a great job, and they were under the pump in that second quarter. They had to defend a lot of entries. I think I spoke at half time about the back line and said what a great job that they did, that they only conceded 6 shots when they had to defend 20 entries. So, yeah, those tall defenders did a great job tonight, especially with Ryan Lester going down with concussion earlier. But they covered well and managed to do a good job. I was really pleased for Stars tonight. He missed a lot of the year with concussion, and his form probably hasn't been at the level that he or we would want it to be, but tonight I thought his form returned. He was really hard to play against tonight, and it's back to the old Stars that we saw for most of last year. So hopefully he can continue in that manner.
How is Ryan Lester doing after the...
Yeah, he's okay. I mean, obviously he's got concussion, so he'll be in the protocols for 12 days, but hopefully it's one that he recovers from quickly. You always wish that for your players, whether that be in your team or the opposition's team. So I think he'll be okay. He was all right after the game.
Big hole to replace down back. He's been such a reliable figure for you for the last few years.
Hasn't he? He's another great story. Played 200 games the other day. He's had 7 one-year contracts, I think, in more recent years. no, his best years of footy have been pretty much from the age of 27, 28 onwards, and he's one of our most popular clubmen. He's just a good, honest man that does his best every week, and you know you can rely on him. So, yeah, we'll miss him next week, but hopefully we'll be back the week after.
Was your heart in your mouth when Cam took the advantage on Logan's free kick directly in front?
Yes, it was.
He backed himself.
He did. You always stress about those. It's good if they kick him. It's no good if they don't. And there's no in between. So just as well he did.
Did you say something to Rayner and Bailey at half time? Because they both came out and had massive second half.
I did. I said, boys, you're going pretty poorly in the first half, but they're fantastic young players, and they're the sort of guys that respond to a challenge. And I didn't abuse them or have a real crack at them. It was more just, oh, come on, boys, like you're better than that, aren't you? You know, if you imagine if you two can lift for us, what that will do for us. And to their credit, they did rise to the occasion and played particularly well after half time. Thank you. No worries. Cheers.